Yo, welcome to Urb'n Barz, the UK reaction channel that reacts to the greatest rap, hip hop, and urban music from around the world. Guys, I've been a huge supporter of anything and everything from Detroit, Michigan, since I discovered Tommy Hitman Hearns and boxing. So therefore, Eminem, Mr. Slim Shady, came to my notice at the turn of the century, and I've listened to him ever since. But everyone covers M, but I wanted to cover M in a different aspect, okay? So ever since I heard, and I used to bust this tune all the time, Eminem on Missy Elliott's Won't You Bust a Rhyme for Me Boys, I've always thought to myself, what would it be like to present Eminem murdering MCs on their own tracks? You see what I'm saying? And I just wanted to do something, a section here where Eminem performs on other MCs' cuts and literally tashes it up. I don't know if I'm going to call it something like Dial M for Murder, but we'll see. Okay, so today it's the turn of Mr. Jay-Z. So let's get back to the blueprint. And when literally M murdered Jay-Z on his own cut. Guys, you all know and I know it's Renegade. And by the way, this is Renegade and it's live on David Letterman. Renegade.
Performing now together, ladies and gentlemen, Eminem and Jay-Z. All right, folks.
What you're about to witness, New York City, Detroit, history. Put your hands together. Yeah, motherfuckers say that I'm foolish. I only talk about Jews. Do you fools listen to music or do you just skim through it? See, I'm influenced by the ghetto you ruined. The same dude you gave nothing. I made something doing.
So Jay-Z, he's reacting to his critics who just say, oh no, he just talks about bling, 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 you know, and throwing up the signs, etc., etc. But he's actually saying he's a street thug, street hood, you know, that's where he came from, you know, sort of doing business in the streets, you know, and he's influenced by the ghetto. But a lot of people didn't see that, you know, as Jay went up through the ranks, he became like a mogul himself. They just thought Jay's just into the bling bling thing. But Jay-Z's been deep, deep, deep into hip hop and deep into that life forever. So basically Jay-Z's just answering his critics.
What I do through it, I give you the news with a twist, it's just his ghetto point of view.
So basically he's saying he's like a journalist and he gives you the news with his little twist on it. You know, so he's giving you the street news there.
The renegade, you've been afraid. I penetrate pop culture, bring them a line closer to the block when they pop toasters and they live with their moms, got dropped ropers, who watch robberies, yeah, they crouched over. Mommy's knocked up, cause she wasn't watched over. Knocked down by some clown with child support, not knowing none around. Now how that sound to you, jot it down. I bring you through the ghetto without riding around.
So Jay really is basically just sort of giving you the sort of street vibes there, but this verse he's answering his critics and saying he's a renegade, he's not one of the normal run-of-the-mill, you know what I'm saying? Here we go.
But I'll kick it with them a minute. But see, they call me a menace. And if the shoe fits, I'll wear it. But if it don't, then y'all will swallow the truth, grit and bear it. Now who's the king of these rude, ludicrous, lucrative lyrics? Who could inherit the title, put the youth in a steer?
So Eminem is talking that on a lot of his rhymes, you know, some of them to many people sound nonsensical, some sound absolutely rude, disgusting, etc., etc., and some even on borderline criminally insane. But Eminem is saying that, you know, he's got the talent to do this. You know, people call him a menace to society, etc. But Eminem is just saying, you know, he's a lyrical king, and basically, you know, he is saying a lot of truths in his lyrics as well.
He's using his music to steer and sharing his views and his merits, but there's a huge interference that's saying you shouldn't hear it. Maybe it's hatred I spew, maybe it's food for the spirit, maybe it's beautiful music I made for you to just cherish. But I'm debated, disputed, hated, and viewed in America as a drug addict. You didn't experiment.
And at this time as well, he was, you know, menace. You know, everyone thought Eminem was a bad influence in America, etc. There was a lot of news in the press, etc., about Eminem, negative about him. And yeah, so Eminem, he's answering his critics also.
That's when you start to stare at who's in the mirror and see yourself as a kid again, and you get embarrassed. And I got nothing to do but make you look stupid as parents. You freaking do good. It's too bad you couldn't do good at marriage.
And he is saying some truth there. So basically, Eminem is saying, you know, you're looking at me now as a parent, you know, looking at his child. But, you know, in some ways, you're probably jealous as well, because probably this is where you wish you were at this moment as well. But he's saying, yeah, you're a do-gooder, you're doing all this, that, and the third, whatever. But it's a pity you couldn't keep your marriages together, because now there's so many broken homes in America, you know, and it's not M's fault, it's your fault. You know what I'm saying?
Do you have any clue what I had to do to get here? I don't think you do, so stay tuned and keep your ears glued to the stereo. Cause here we go. Now listen, it's the Mr. Kiss My Ass is just the...
So he's saying he's a renegade there. But the one thing that I totally love about Eminem, and you know, his style, and he's actually probably the only great MC that I've never seen perform live. I've seen Eminem perform live on the TV, etc., whatever, and to be able to perform the lyrics he does live is something extraordinary. You know, because when I went studios back in the days, whatever, we didn't drop rhymes line by line, word by word. You'd rap the whole track, intro, verse, choruses, whatever. Because we used to use reel to reel, Ampex, reel to reel, you know, sort of inch tape. So, you know, for Eminem to be able to do what he does on record and then to do it as you see it now live, that is awesome. And then you've got the awesomeness of Jay-Z as well, because Jay-Z is a brother. He doesn't write things down. Literally, he'll go into the studio, he'll listen to the music a couple of times, whatever, and he'll come, you know, he'll actually make the song. He'll come at the time of going to the studio. I've never seen anyone like it. And then he would even do his ad-libs. He drop those in and then rap on top of those ad-libs. The man is incredible. So, you know, we've got two incredible talents here. No matter what you think of Jay-Z and what you think of Eminem, these two are two incredible architects. I always go on about, you know, people being artisans of the game. These people are lyrical architects, because they not only build and construct, but they design like draftsmen as well. They design and then they build and then they perform, and they do it flawlessly. These guys are amazing. Anything. Renegade. Anything.
I had to hustle my back to the wall, ashy knuckles, pockets filled with my name. Not a cent, not a thing. Lot of innocent laws left on the project, bitch. What you hollering? Gotta pay rent.
Did I just see him puffy? Or whatever. Did he not? Did he? Oh, Sean Combs. Feeling brave with two rag, wrapping my weights and pockets full of hope. Do not step to me, I'm awkward. I box left me, I'm off. Then my pops left me, I'm off. My mama wasn't home. Could not stress me, I wasn't grown. Especially on nights, I brought something home to quiet the stomach. My demeanor, 30 years, my senior, my childhood didn't mean much. Only raising greener, raising my fingers to critic, raising my head to the sky. Then we did it more time before I died. No lie, just know I chose my own fate. I drove by the fork in the road and went straight. So that's Sean Carter, alias Jay-Z, talking about his life. Like, he didn't have too much as a child, you know, and he's talking about, you know, from child to where he's at now, what he had to go through, where to go to actually get to where he is now. And he says he drove by the fork in the road, and he could have gone left, he could have gone right, but he went straight ahead, and whatever will be, will be. And we got Jay-Z as we have now. So yeah, here we go. I think M's coming in now.
See, I'm a poet, this I'm a regular modern day Shakespeare. Jesus Christ, the king of these latter-day saints here. To shatter the picture in which that is they paint me as a monger of fake Satan, the scatterbrain atheist.
So in this verse, I mean, we all know this verse as well. I mean, M's using a lot of euphemisms, he's not using a lot of analogies as well. So he's talking about religion, especially in this verse here, as well as being the literacy and the lyrical genius of a Shakespeare. I mean, Shakespeare, modern day poet, modern day Shakespeare, and he's talking about Jesus Christ and the King of the Latter-day Saints. So basically, he's merging the two together. And then I think when he's talking about shadow the pictures, I'm certain he's talking about Michelangelo. So, you know, we're talking about sort of the modern Renaissance, the Renaissance period, where there was just so many openings to people, you know, sort of from the dark ages, from darkness into light. I think that's what Eminem's saying, you know, he's like shining light and everything. And he is the center of that light because of his lyrics. And they're just so on point. So let's see what else he's going to say.
But that ain't the case. See, it's a matter of taste. We as the people decide if shady as bad as they say. He is the Rizzy, the ladder, a gateway to escape. Media scapegoat, who they can be mad at today.
So what Eminem just said there about Slim Shady, you know, people are saying so many bad things about him, but, you know, is he a gateway for people to escape the norm, the nuts? You know, a lot of people use drugs and do other things to get out of their heads for a little while, you know, just so they can cope. But I think what Eminem was saying there was, you know, is he that sort of gateway to escape, or has he been the media scapegoat? So the way he is segueing and the way he's merging those words together, so escape and then scapegoat, so he's the one the media blame for all the negativity. But then the people are actually saying, no, he's not. Eminem is he's the gateway to actually get away from all this negativity.
See, it's as easy as cake, simple as whistling dicks. While I'm waving a pistol to 60 Christians again. I go to war with the Mormons, take a bet with the Catholics and holy water. No wonder they try to hold me under.
So basically, I think Eminem now is using the analogy here, like he was saying something about Christians, the Mormons, the Catholics, you know, and just saying that, you know, he's got the holy water, you know, sort of, and he's been held under. So is he saying he's been born again? I don't know. You know, so let's listen to that. So I might rewind that, guys. Just listen to that bit from Eminem.
Media scapegoat, who they can be mad at today. See, it's as easy as cake, simple as whistling dicks. While I'm waving a pistol to 60 Christians again. I go to war with the Mormons, take a bet with the Catholics and holy water. No wonder they try to hold me under. I'm a motherfucking spiteful, delightful, the new Ice Cube. Motherfuckers hate to like you. What did I do? I'm just a kid from the gutter making this butter off these bloodsuckers. Cause I'm a more renegade. You've been afraid to say what's on my mind at any given time or day. Cause I'm a renegade. Never been afraid to talk about anything.
Anything.
Renegade. Never been afraid to say what's on my mind at any given time or day. Cause I'm a renegade. Never been afraid to talk about
Anything. Guys, that's amazing. They dropped that live.
How about this?
Really got the flavour there.
Nice job.
Unbelievable. So guys, that was Eminem and Jay-Z, and I just thought it'd be nice to drop the live version to you guys, and that was on the David Letterman show. And yeah, that was fantastic. You still got a lot of the flavour that you got if you heard the record itself. I remember when I heard it for the first time, it literally blew my mind. I mean, the music on that was just awesome. And the beat pattern, trust me, I tried to recreate that pattern. It's not as easy as you think, because it's offbeat, guys. It's not your traditional 4/4, it's offbeat. So I mean, that is just awesome. I mean, the beat on that is just incredible. You know, the sample and etc. Everything's incredible on that. But having two heavyweights as well, so Sean Carter and having Marshall Mathers on that was just awesome. I mean, Jay-Z's rhymes on that were actually really good. But then when Eminem came on, Eminem literally just blew it out of the water. He really did. And I'm sure Jay-Z's not too upset about it. But I find, and I'll tell you straight away now, I had the same thing with Eminem when he's with Missy Elliott on Bustle Rhyme. And then also when he was there with The Game, I can't remember the track on the game, but even the game said that Eminem killed him on his own cut. And those are the couple of tracks I'm going to drop shortly as well, so you can actually listen to Eminem. I love the way he rhymes, but I actually really love it when Eminem is sort of as a guest on someone else's record, because you just hear like sort of there are levels in this sport. And trust me, the game is high level. I mean, he drops 100 bars easy every time, blah, 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 blah. So guys, this was Jay-Z and Eminem and Renegade. I really liked that, and I really wanted to drop them doing it live. So this is on Letterman. The quality isn't good because this is quite a few years ago, but hopefully you guys got the sentiment there. So that was Eminem and Renegade, and this is Eminem, and this is I might not call it dial M for murder. So you'll hear Eminem going up on other people's cuts, and it's up to you to say if you enjoyed it or not. But guys, please let me know if you enjoyed that. Can you like and subscribe and share this with all your friends? Just let them know about Urb'n Barz. I'm here to bring you the best in all music. And also, because I come from the old school, I come from the very, very old school of hip hop, I'll bring you music from a long time ago. Music that you may have not heard, or music that you may have forgotten about. But trust me, I'm bringing you all the music, rap, hip hop, urban, whether you like your drill, your trap, whether you like your trip hop, whether you like your I don't know, sort of your very like your different rare grooves, etc, etc. But I'm going to bring you the best music from way back in the days till yesterday as well. So guys, please like and subscribe, and please share with all your friends. Just let them know that Urb'n Barz is here and Urb'n Barz is coming strong. And thank you very much guys for watching, listening and interacting with me. Have an absolutely great day, have a wonderful day, and yet there'll be more Eminem stuff shortly. So thank you guys, thank you.